Mekanism was a company that was founded around the time of the dot-com collapse. So we've been around about 8 years. And really, we started with the notion that the 30-second spot was going to have a midlife crisis.
But the storytelling aspect of TV spots and of brands would definitely be the thing to hang on to. But the formats would change. They would become longer in some cases. They'd become shorter in other cases. They would become interactive in some cases. These stories might take place that involve the actual community from the web, because it's such a two-way medium. So from the beginning, we've been really, really focused on the power of storytelling, whether it be comedic or narrative or dramatic, as the one thing to really make sure that Mekanism was based on. And then all the technologies would change, but that would be the one thing that would stay constant.
It's really about the creative concept, and then it's looking at a variety of technology solutions and innovations to tell that story in sort of the most prolific ways.
As we've watched all the new technologies constantly coming at us, from Facebook going to an open platform, to open social, to Ribbit, we started to realize that there was a way to connect mobile with Flash, which we're really, really into because it's such a powerful multimedia platform.
Flash really works for us for a lot of projects because it delivers such a consistent user experience, across different browsers and platforms, which helps a lot. And also, it's constantly evolving in its ability to deliver rich media and great interactivity. And we put so much into the creative and the visual design, and Flash allows us to keep that intact.
It just made perfect sense right out of the gates as soon as we saw what the Ribbit API was all about.
It's very important to have something that's very simple and quick to implement, because that allows creatives to keep evolving the process and evolving the depth of the experience. And it's also what allows you to be pushing the edge.
Watching our development teams and our creative teams and our syndication teams and our clients all immediately getting it and being able to use it and rapidly prototype mobile applications in a week. It's really incredible. And it's gotten us thinking completely differently about the medium that we're working in, because all of a sudden the phone, which is a much more complicated and different mobile application than a website is or a story is, adds this other dimension that's making everyone think completely differently.
Adding mobile capabilities is something that pretty much every client always wants for anything that we're going to build on the web. And it's been this open question of, well, what does that mean and what can we really deliver? And it's definitely been a moving target.
Mobile is hard. Like, trying to do mobile applications is nearly impossible unless you're, a really, really hardcore mobile engineering company, which Mekanism is not.
We're excited about Ribbit because it suddenly gives us a bundle of offerings that, because we have Flash expertise, we know that we can work with and build. So we're not, reinventing a wheel.
One of the reasons this is really great for our clients who are big brands that are, have great, game titles that are coming out or new products, is they're really interested in trying to communicate with their customers and their communities and build really, really engaging experiences. That's fundamental to anybody who's doing any kind of marketing.
We're building a prototype that's really going to use the Need for Speed world that we've created. We use paper vision as a 3D parallaxing world. And there are some community aspects that we would like to start to engage the user in inside of these in-game spherical worlds that we've created.
So we're developing basically a bridge between two users via their mobile phones. We're showing the capability of talking from your computer to someone else's phone. We're looking at ways you could start on a website and end up SMSing your community and getting them looped in that way.
Essentially, we're going to try and leverage most of the types of calls and multiple call units and text messaging and the type of transcoding and most of the APIs and the depth of the feature sets of Ribbit and engage them into the community sense. And we're doing it through the web so that you can be engaging the community and the gamers that are part of that community into the web experience itself. And obviously this is all pre-launch for the game. So the idea is this helps kind of generate buzz and we get to the discussions up front and in forward at the highest level of the web experience.
We are such a creative-driven shop that innovation doesn't always come easily. And sometimes you really have to work hard at figuring out which technologies to use. But this one has really, really stood out as something that everyone is excited about, which is a really great thing for the company.